My name is Shirley Ballas. I am 48 years of age. I am the trainer to all international and world Latin American champions. I'm also trainer to 90% of all the Dancing with the Stars professional dancers. I have been dancing since the age of 4, competing all my life up until 1996, and I've been teaching since I was 16 years of age to all couples of all levels all over the world. And stop. I'm very much looking forward to the treatment today with the LipoLite, which is minimally invasive. I'm very interested to see how they can resculpt the body.
Hi, how are you doing, Shirley?
I'm good, Dr. Shieh.
Great
How
to
are
see
you today?
Hello, I'm Dr. John Shieh with Rejuviu Medical Spas. We're really excited today because one of my favorite patients, Shirley Ballas, is here for the LipoLite laser lipolysis procedure. Sounds like you're interested in something more today.
Well, I'd heard about the LipoLite treatment.
The LipoLite is a laser-assisted lipolysis device. It is recently FDA approved, and we use that to help reduce areas of unwanted fat, and we're able to get to areas that traditional liposuction can't treat.
I do a lot of lessons every day, and I exercise and I eat well, but I've noticed on my body that I have some strange looking bumps and lumps that are appearing.
With all of that activity, she still can't address the fat that's maybe on her stomach or her love handles and her saddlebag. So these are all areas that she's been trying to rid herself of, but she can't with traditional means.
Will it return again, or?
No, actually what's happening here, we're permanently removing or destroying those fat cells. And the way it works is it's kind of like putting a hot knife through butter. And as it's going through the butter, it just melts very easily. Same thing is occurring. This little pointer device has a laser fiber on the tip of it. We place it below the skin through a small incision, and as we go through the fat, it causes the fat cells to melt. And then later we go back with a suction cannula and we drain that.
I've had some friends who did the liposuction, and it seemed to take quite a long on the recovery. And I feel with the LipoLite, it's a great alternative to be able to get back on your feet, up and running as soon as possible.
What's been the trend is that people are looking for the less invasive options.
It's local anesthetic,
Right,
so
local.
I'm awake. So
You're awake, you're aware, you can
Yes.
talk to you. People have found that they're recovering faster, and the next day, a lot of people go back to work.
that would be me. I'll be the one who goes back to work the next day.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
So it's perfect with our busy lifestyles.
This LipoLite, this is going to just add and enhance to the way I feel as a woman.
Based on your history, your medical history, you're a perfect candidate for that. See, the best candidates for LipoLite are people who are healthy, people who are not obese. Usually we call it a BMI of less than 30, and they should be non-smokers. The first step is to mark the areas that we want to treat. After that, I determine where the access points are, where we're going to insert the laser cannula, the little laser portion of it. And there's just a few points that I need to access. So I've already anesthetized those with a little lidocaine. We use a small scalpel to make about a 3mm incision, just a tiny incision to allow us access below the skin. These incisions do not require sutures because they're so small. Shirley's son, Mark Ballas, actually came in to join us. That was kind of a surprise for us, and she helped kind of hold her hands and give her his moral support. This is called tumescence. It's not just the saline, but it has lidocaine in there, so the whole area is being anesthetized for it. So now we're at the phase where we actually apply the LipoLite. And again, it's a little pointer device like this. It's a thin cannula. There's a laser fiber coming from the LipoLite machine, and the tip of the fiber, this is where, using fiber optic technology, there's a laser. Now there's just a guide light here, and you can see a little red dot. And when this is underneath the skin, you'll actually see a little glow that's moving. The laser is actually not on at this point, but when I press the foot pedal, the laser will start firing, and that's when it starts melting fat. So this first part, as we begin, there's a little bit of fibrosity, and as I go through there, you see it kind of catching some of the fibrous tissue. But then as I go along, it'll become easier. At the same time as we're melting the fat, it's also causing the collagen just below the skin to contract and tighten. so we get the benefit of both worlds.
So who invented this?
This is a company called Syneron. They're out of Israel, and they are pioneers with using lasers and radio frequency electrical energy. So this part we're doing is the aspiration of the melted fat from the laser lipolysis, and also the suction will help remove the other loosened fat cells. The treatment went really well today. It was pretty straightforward.
Felt comfortable, and I feel like I could go back to work now.
The laser portion, actually, she felt that was probably the most comfortable part about it. And that's what we've come to find about the LipoLite, is that the minimal invasiveness of it and with the local anesthetic just makes it extremely comfortable. How do you feel?
I feel good. I'm surprised at how well I feel, actually. I'm able to, I definitely can drive my car home.
In the next few days, those little incision points will actually close up on their own. In a few weeks, she'll notice that the little swelling that's occurred in those areas will also continue to shrink.
It was very, very easy, and Dr. Shieh is definitely a perfectionist.
In the next few months, there actually will continue to be gradual improvement, up to about 6 months. Even with this treatment today that we've done, it continues to amaze me at how well we can create nice, smooth contouring. She was very happy. She was hugging everybody. She was thanking her son. That's a definite success with the LipoLite.